Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Zero Pressure English Podcast. I am Tom.
And I am Sarah. It is great to have you with us today.
Sarah, today is a big day. We usually talk about small topics, but today we are dealing with a huge number.
That is right. Today, we are sharing 70 must-know sentences for everyday English.
70, that sounds like a lot of homework. Are we trying to scare our listeners?
No, definitely not. The goal is actually to make things easier. Tom, you know how students always struggle with grammar rules in their heads? They think bus, subject, verb, tense, preposition.
Oh yes, it is the translation trap. You try to build the sentence in your head like a puzzle, but by the time you finish, the other person has walked away.
Exactly. So, today is about chunking.
Chunking? That sounds like a type of chocolate.
I wish. No, chunking means learning phrases as one single piece. Instead of learning the word how, then is, then it, then going, you just learn the sound. How's it going?
I see. So it is like a password. You don't need to understand how the computer works. You just type the password and you are in.
Perfect example. If you know these 70 passwords, you can handle almost any situation in English, from meeting a new friend to ordering a pizza.
Speaking of passwords, Sarah, what is the number one most useful sentence in your opinion? If you could only speak one sentence, what would it be?
That is a hard question. I think my favorite is, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Ah, the save me sentence.
Yes, it is polite, and it gives me a second chance to understand what someone said. It stops me from looking foolish. What about you, Tom? What is your number one sentence?
Mine is very practical. It is, excuse me, where is the bathroom?
Of course it is.
Listen, Sarah, you can survive without saying hello, but you cannot survive without finding the bathroom.
That is a very fair point.
Okay, so we have a lot to cover today. We are going to break this list into 4 parts so nobody gets a headache.
Right. We will look at social greetings, getting things done, expressing opinions, and saying goodbye.
And remember, listeners, this is zero pressure. Please do not try to memorize all 70 sentences right now.
Exactly. Just relax, listen, and see which ones sound useful to you. Maybe just pick 5 or 10 to start with.
Shall we jump into the first section?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's start at the very beginning. The hello block.
Everyone learns, hello, how are you, in their first lesson. But Tom, if I say, hello, how are you, to you, do I sound natural?
You sound fine, but a bit like a robot or a textbook. In real life, especially with friends, we usually say, how's it going?
Exactly. How's it going? Go flows much better. And if you haven't seen the person for a while, you can use long time no see.
I love that one. It is short and perfect. Another good one is, what have you been up to?
That is a great question if you want to start a real conversation. It asks what the person has done recently. And Tom, what is the best answer if you don't want to tell a long story?
My favorite answer is, can't complain.
Can't complain. I use that all the time. It means everything is okay. Not amazing, not terrible, just okay.
So we have said hello. Now imagine we are at a party. You meet someone new. Sarah, besides nice to meet you, what can we say?
If a friend introduced us, I might say, I've heard a lot about you,
Hopefully good things.
usually good things. And if you want to introduce two people, you say, I'd like you to meet my friend John.
Simple. Now, here is a big problem for students. You are in the conversation. The other person is talking and talking. You are just standing there silently.
That can be awkward. You need to show you are listening. We call this active listening.
Right, you need reaction sentences. The easiest one is, really?
Yes, you can say really for almost anything. If they share good news, you can say, That's amazing. Or if they tell you something surprising, say, I had no idea.
And if you want them to keep talking, you can use, tell me more about that.
Oh, people love hearing that. It makes them feel interesting. Another useful one is, That makes sense. It shows you understand their logic.
Okay, so the conversation is flowing. Now we need to be polite. We know thank you, but how do we upgrade that?
If someone does you a favor, say, I really appreciate it. It sounds much stronger than just thanks.
And if someone thanks you, please do not say, you are welcome every time. It is a bit formal.
True. You can say, no problem at all, or don't mention it.
Don't mention it is very cool. It makes you sound very relaxed.
Now, Tom, we need to talk about the danger zone.
The danger zone,
When you stop understanding the conversation, the other person is speaking too fast and you are lost.
panic mode. Do not panic. This is where you use the sentences we mentioned earlier.
First, be honest. Say, my English isn't perfect. Then you can ask, could you speak a little slower?
Or, if you heard the words but didn't understand the idea, ask, what do you mean by that?
That is a very powerful question, and if you simply didn't hear them, use, could you say that again, please?
Just remember to say please. It changes a command into a request.
Exactly. So, to recap this section, we have greeted them with, how's it going? We listened actively by saying, really? We were polite with, I appreciate it, and we asked for clarification.
We are surviving the conversation. But now, we need to actually do things, like buy food, travel, or make plans.
That is coming up next in.
All right, we are back. We know how to be polite and make small talk. Now let's go out into the city. Let's go shopping.
Oh, I love this part. But Tom, you know when you walk into a shop and the assistant immediately runs over to you? They ask, Can I help you? And you feel pressure to buy something.
I hate that. I usually run away.
You don't need to run. You just need the magic shield sentence. You say, I'm just looking, thanks.
I'm just looking. I like that. It tells them to go away, but politely.
Exactly. But if you actually want to buy something, for example, a shirt, but you hate the color orange, you ask, Do you have this in a different color?
Or a different size. Good one. Now imagine we are at a restaurant. We have finished eating. What do we say to the waiter?
You catch their eye and say, Can I have the check, please? Or in the UK, the bill.
And this next one is very important for your wallet. You need to ask, is service included?
Yes, you don't want to tip twice by mistake.
Okay, let's move to travel. We are tourists now. I am lost in New York City.
If you are lost, don't just guess. Ask someone, Is this the right way to Central Park?
Or, if you are tired of walking, ask, how far is it to the city center?
And these days, if you don't have a photo, did the trip even happen? You will definitely need this sentence. Could you take a picture of us?
And remember to smile when you ask. Okay, Sarah, let's get a bit more serious. We are having a discussion with friends. How do we share opinions?
If you agree with someone completely, you can say, I couldn't agree more. It means you agree 100%.
But what if I think you are wrong? I don't want to say, you are wrong. That is rude.
It is very rude. Instead, use the soft disagreement. Say, I see your point, but I think.
I see your point, but that is nice. It validates them before you disagree. Or you can say, I'm afraid I disagree.
I'm afraid makes it sound very gentle. Now, Tom, what about when we can't decide? Like when I ask my husband, what do you want for dinner?
Ah, the impossible question. You can say, it's up to you.
This means you decide. But be careful, because if they choose a restaurant you hate, you cannot complain.
True. It's up to you is a dangerous sentence. Okay, we have argued, we have agreed. Now we want to make plans for the future.
The best way to start is, are you free this weekend?
And if I am free and I like your idea, I say, sounds good to me.
But what if you are busy, or you just want to stay home and watch Netflix?
I don't want to say no, so I use the classic excuse. I'll have to check my schedule.
Check my schedule. Very professional. Or simply, maybe another time.
Finally, the conversation is finished. We need to leave. We cannot just walk away silently. That would be weird.
Very weird. You need an exit phrase. My favorite is, I should get going.
It signals that you are leaving. Then you wrap it up with, it was great chatting with you.
And the final goodbye? See you later. Or the very friendly American phrase, have a good one.
Have a good one. I use that every day. It covers morning, afternoon, and night.
So there we have it. We shopped, traveled, argued, made plans, and said goodbye.
We covered a lot of ground. Phew. Sarah, that was a marathon. My brain is full.
Mine too. We just threw 70 sentences at our listeners. If you are listening right now and feeling a bit dizzy, do not worry. That is normal.
Remember, you do not need to memorize all of these today. Please do not try. That is the opposite of zero pressure.
Exactly. To make it easier, let's pick our top 5. If you forget everything else from this episode, just remember these 5 sentences.
Good idea. Number 1 has to be the greeting. Stop saying, how are you? And start saying, how's it going?
Agreed. Number 2 is for being polite. Instead of a simple thanks, say, I really appreciate it. It makes people feel good.
Number 3 is my favorite lifesaver. When you don't understand, ask, could you say that again, please?
Vital. Number 4 is for when you don't want to make a decision. Just say, it's up to you.
And number 5, the escape tunnel. When you need to leave, say, I should get going.
Those 5 will get you through almost any day. Now, Tom, do you have a study tip for this week? How do we practice these chunks?
I recommend shadowing.
Shadowing? Like following someone in the street?
No, please don't do that. Shadowing means you listen to the audio and you repeat it immediately, exactly like a parrot. You copy the speed, the music of the voice, everything.
That is great advice. Don't just read the sentence. Feel how it sounds in your mouth.
What is your tip, Sarah?
I like the sticky note method. Write one new phrase on a sticky note and put it on your bathroom mirror.
So you see it every time you brush your teeth?
Exactly. Say it to yourself in the mirror 5 times. Then, the next day, throw it away and put up a new one.
I like that. But don't put too many notes up, or you won't be able to see your face.
Just one at a time.
Okay, everyone, we have a little gift for you. You don't need to write all 70 sentences down while driving or cooking. We made a PDF list for you.
Yes, check the show notes or go to our website. You can download the full list of 70 must-know sentences for free.
So, here is your mission for today. Pick just one sentence from this episode, just one, and use it in a conversation.
Even if you just say it to your cat. It's up to you, Fluffy.
Perfect. Thank you so much for listening. We hope this makes your daily English a little bit easier.
Keep practicing, keep improving. And remember,
Zero pressure. See you next time.
have a good one.